Did you start?
Yeah, it's already started. I guess welcome to the formal sleepover edition.
Yeah.
So obviously things are different. Welcome to my bedroom at my mom's house. We're at my mom's.
Beautiful.
Yes, my room is beautiful. Thank you for commenting,
Give us
Kendall.
a tour, Greg. What was the inspiration?
So when we moved up here, I didn't live up here, but this is like my bedroom at my mom's house. And my inspiration was very much Avatar: Last Airbender. Like, this blanket is like all the different elements. We have my little paintings of the elements and the legend in Korra, Aang and Korra, like half and half. Mm-hmm. Then the changing Appa color light. And then over there on the photo walls, actually, fun fact about me, is ever since high school, I've had like a collage of photos in every bedroom I've had. And then when I got married and transitioned to like sharing a bedroom with my husband, I was like, okay, I'm kind of done with that phase. So then I brought it here. So my little collage of photos is still here somewhere.
Yes.
So yeah, I guess that's the tour of my bedroom. Ta-da!
It feels like a mesh of like early to late 2010s bedrooms.
It's fully a mesh of like my high school and my college bedrooms all put together in one. Mm-hmm. And I love that. It's its own little special time capsule in a way.
With the random ass stuffed lamb in the back.
Yeah, the lamb. Didn't Mom get each of us like a lamb, like each set of the couples?
No, I don't know where the hell you got it from.
No. Okay, Mom got me and Danny the lamb because you had the sloth that you left here.
Yeah.
And then Kaylee and Alex got like a chicken or something. I don't remember what it was. They're duck. Mm-hmm. So then Mom got me and Danny the lamb because she said we were left out. So that's Lammy the lamb. He chills out here. Mm-hmm. He keeps the room, nice, takes care of it when we're not here.
He's the guardian.
Mm-hmm. But as you can see, we're on one camera, and there's multiple reasons for that. One, my mom's internet doesn't exist, so we can't even use our usual setup at all. We're using one mic and, then the camera here.
And I want you all to know I knew nothing at all about how Greg set this up, and I didn't even know it involved internet until now. So, you know what? I'm upping my technical expertise,
which will be nice.
And I really wish we could show you the like really shoddy little rig that we have behind the camera.
This is fully like. When you see like Disney Channel set or like a show set and it's like, oh, it's beautiful on this side, and then you see the other side of the camera and there's like a cameraman, cables everywhere, shit. Like, I mean, I guess I'll expose this. How we're getting this beautiful elevation is we have the bed sitting on top of a Kendall's bed cot, how Kendall sleeps when he stays up here at my mom's. Mm-hmm. Fun fact, I'm the only child who still has a bedroom here at Mom's house.
To be fair, I had a bedroom and then Mom was like, oh, you're moving into your apartment. Like, you can have furniture if you want. She just wanted an office. Uh-huh. So I was I'll take the free furniture, and then immediately turn it to an office. So now I have, like, this sad little cot that I have to, like, pull out of the closet and fold out every single time I come up here. Mm-hmm. And then I lay in a room next to all of her Squishmallows and a desk.
Exactly. Which is the same cot we actually used to fight over sleeping over when they were at the other house during college. But yeah, so we have it fully sitting on a cot that's like folded up. The laptop's on top of that. Then we have the ring lights. Then we have my room lights, and it's not cute.
A time.
But it's working. We have
camera. What? I'm happy about it.
And we're using our laptop camera because we can't get it to connect to our phones, which we usually use to record. So it's a mess.
Yeah, but you know what? I kind of am glad I have my phone back because that's where all of my information's at.
Right.
But let's get into today's topic. We are going to be late, but we're going to be fashionably late, Greg. And why is that? Because
this episode, not only is the filming and everything different, but it's a special episode because it's our first ever shared obsession episode.
Yeah.
And it's because we are obsessing over the same thing, and we are obsessing over the Met Gala.
The 2024 one for all the people who are listening retroactively.
Exactly. So it's a little past even now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we both, each year, we're not huge fashion people. Like, we don't follow all the brands. We don't know how to say all the brand names correctly.
Absolutely not.
So if you have a pet peeve of hearing people say brand names wrong, click off now. Because it's going to be slaughtered. It's going to be a mess.
Amateur opinions. Literally nobody knows designers. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, like, we know of some people. I know a couple. I know one that was on the carpet. But, like, other than that, like, it's not... I don't have any, like, super long knowledge of who did this first, that first, what homages. When people wear vintage pieces, I'm just like, okay, I guess you did that. Like, I can't tell you the year, the runway. Some people have a lot of in-depth knowledge. Love that for them. we just are like, wow, that's a pretty dress.
Yeah, we literally. That's exactly what I was going to say. We're here to talk about pretty dresses and like which dresses were our favorite and stuff like that. Because the suits are always shit, honestly.
Exactly.
We are not here to talk about that. But so yeah, it's literally just going to be like a casual kind of sit back. And this is our first shared obsession episode, which is something we plan to like have every once in a while, like where we obsess over the same thing. And especially when we bring in a guest, like our shared obsession over a person, which we've hinted at before. But this is our first one, so we'll see how it goes as far as timing. We don't really have it planned out. We're just going to kind of go with it, which means it's going to be a horrible time for me editing this probably. Because anytime we just wing it, ends up a mess for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you know what? You can have that.
It's also just weird to be sitting next to each other recording. Because usually when we record...
I'm like, where are we looking? What am I looking at?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to keep it to the camera because I can see both of us there. But also I'm like, you're right here. I'm used to looking at Kendall's neck and my camera's right here. So
yeah, now that's a trade secret.
Yes,
I don't think I've looked you in the eyes one episode this
but
far.
it looks like we're looking right at each other in the episodes.
Yeah, I know.
But
and
yeah,
that's just because we're good.
Now we have this. But anyway, yeah, our shared obsession for the Met Gala. But of course, we still have to start this like a standard episode.
Exactly.
So Kendall, we'd love to hear about your oot.
I'm not gonna stand up because I'm going to jingle. But Greg, insert the clip.
Yes.
Today's outfit is. I had this shirt. I want you to know I bought this shirt like 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. I had absolutely no idea when I'd ever wear it. I genuinely bought this and was like, I'm going to wear this in public. I wore it once and somebody said I looked like Prince, and then your husband said that I look like Austin Powers, and I put it back in the rack. But you know what? It came out because this year's Met Gala theme was like garden. And I'm taking a little inspiration from Sarah Jessica Parker, and where she did like, I'm going to be in a garden at tea time. More of like the garden, English, you know, like tea time aspect. But I really want you to look at it and think this would have been Sarah Jessica Parker's coach driver, like horse coach driver that opened the door for her.
Gotcha.
And then stayed in the parking lot when she went inside. So that's what this outfit feels. Put together, drawn together by a shirt that I have not worn in a long time because I'm ashamed out of it.
I think the only time I remember seeing the shirt is when you wore it with the pink jacket you wore for the Sex and the City episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the blazer. And I was like, okay, Selena. Like, it was giving Selena Quintanilla. Is that her last name?
Yeah. Or Quintanilla.
Okay.
You just...
My bad.
Yeah, you combine Quintanilla.
I did.
Yeah, but so Perez, Quintanilla. Or Quintanilla Perez.
But yeah, nice. So is that... And you're not going to talk about your gold chain going on?
So we do have just like some black and gold rings. I just felt like I didn't want to do too many colors. And then this belt, which Mom randomly gave to me. I don't know where she found it. It was just this random belt. She's like, do you want this? I'm like, I'm not going to say no. It's interesting. And then I'd never used it until this outfit. And I was like, wait, this is actually really cute. So it is like this fun little belt that has like a little chain ball on the end.
Yeah, the last
just adds
couple
a little
of minutes,
bit of elegance.
I was going to say, the last couple of minutes of me setting all this up, getting together, Kendall's literally like going in circles looking at himself on camera. He's like, honestly, this belt is kind of serving.
Yeah. So the belt is serving, the nips are out, and that's the outfit.
Also, I love that you can see like the semblance of your wolf tattoo, which is a whole different vibe than what you're serving with the rest of the outfit.
Yeah. Like I said, they were leaving me in the parking lot. I drove the carriage. I did what I had to do.
Exactly. All right, and then we will get into my doll of the episode. And I wish I had thought about the fact, like I knew we were doing Met Gala, but I feel like I could have picked out a doll to almost go with the Met Gala theme. I didn't. So today's episode doll of the episode is Margot DePerla. She was a Rainbow High doll. Actually, she's from a different school. It's called Pacific Coast.
It's nice actually seeing the doll while you talk about it.
Yeah, usually you can't see anything. Trade secret. But she is like a doll based off of pearlescence. So all of her theming is like white. Like, look, her shoes are pearls.
And you know what? Pearlescent was on the runway, so...
You know what? There was definitely some pearlescence looks. But I just love her hair so much.
I was going to say, like, the hair is just the only thing I'm noticing right now.
And then her makeup is so soft. Like
it's giving pastel Twilight Sparkle.
I see it, and honestly, yes. I wish...
Wait, Rarity and Twilight Sparkle pushed together. Also, I will say disclaimer, we were not bronies. Our sister watched it, and then we just became fans of, like, the new series. Yeah.
Specifically that generation. They've already left that generation, though.
Damn.
They're on a new generation.
That was quick.
Wasn't it? They had like I think it was like a 6-year run or something. It was a while. I don't know how long it ran, but it went for a while. But yeah, so anyway, this is my dollar episode. It's Margot DePerla. She was Pacific Coast. They were like a swim line they came out with. So none of these pieces are hers except for the shoes. The rest of the outfits are like pieces I put together that I thought brought out the pearlescence. Like, look at the skirt. Tell me that's not made for her.
No, that is.
And then this white fur jacket, it has pearls with that shimmer in it. I was like, this is how she should look. So I've restyled her, but I love her so much. She's one of my favorites. Her face is incredible. A lot of people said her head is alien shaped when she came out. She came out with like a new head shape. I don't see it. People started calling her, oh my gosh, I forget it. The gray alien from Family, American Dad, Roger. They started calling her Roger.
I mean, you know, her jawline is different.
It's very like thin, and then the head is bulbous.
But that's just on inclusion.
And
I wouldn't say alien, but I also I can see it.
Oh my
I
gosh.
hate to say it, but I could see it.
But she is one of my favorites, like by far. Like if they were like, okay, I have to lose my entire Rainbow High collection. I can only keep 5 dolls. This would be one of the 5 I keep for sure.
Oh,
I really like. I think it's just because it screams pastels, and she's so cute. I love her. So yeah, Margot DePerla is my doll of the episode. I love her. Has nothing to do with the Met Gala, and we kind of have her sitting on a chair. Don't you dare call her Roger. I did not bring that up so that you could bully my girl.
You know, she wouldn't be in my top 5, but that's okay.
Really?
Her hair is beautiful. I mean, we don't have your whole collection, but I have never noticed her, so that tells me all I need to know.
I guess so. I guess that's fair. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's kind of it. Yeah. Now we jump into the actual episode.
Yeah, okay. So I wanted to set the scene for the other people who may not... If you know nothing about the Met Gala, it is a like fashion little runway party that the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City hosts every year. And it's always meant to kind of be an exhibit to show off some sort of fashion art. So there's always a theme, and there's like a special exhibit every year. With the new exhibit that they launch every year, they invite celebrities and fashion houses and different people out to walk a carpet and do like themed looks for that. But specifically, they also will have like a carpet theme to go along with the exhibition theme. So this year's exhibition was Sleeping Beauties, Reawakening Fashion, and it was meant to examine how technology can breathe new life into garments too old and fragile to be worn again. The dress code for the evening was Garden of Time, which is a short story from J.G. Ballard. So that story, The Garden of Time, is about the wealthy aristocrats, Count Axel and Countess, desperately clinging not only to their wealth and status, but also to their youth. They were attempting to escape the inevitable passage of time with the help of time flowers that bloomed in their garden. So rich people trying not to get old. So just youth and, you know, reversing time, which tied perfectly into them saying, oh, technology can revive garments and bring back things. So that's kind of the synopsis, which I got from Goodreads.com. I'll credit them. And now I guess we can just kind of go into our general thoughts this year.
Yeah. Well, first, before we even get there, I would like to say, it's Met Gala. Do you have a favorite theme that they've done in the past that comes to mind?
Honestly, I really, really started paying attention last year, but I know the theme is something about, I believe it was about gods or something.
Heavenly bodies.
Yes. That was the year that Beyonce was there, I think, or Rihanna was there.
Rihanna was there, yeah. She had kind of like the Pope look.
Yeah, that year was like, I saw everything all over Instagram. And that was before I even followed fashion or got into it like that. So I'd say that year. Last year, I'm mad about the carpet. It just looked like Colgate toothpaste. But the look was really fun. What was it called? The Gilded Age, I believe. Which the TV show on HBO Max, Gilded Age.
That is absolutely like something we love, yeah.
They should have just brought the costume department out because that one was perfect. But I would say not enough people hit the marker last year, but I did love the theme, the idea of it. And the like dresses that they had in the exhibit that I looked up later, absolutely stunning. Loved it. So I'll say the Met Gala itself, not cute. The exhibition, perfect. This year, I'm excited to see kind of what happens through the exhibit. I haven't looked anything up yet.
For me, I think my favorite theme It wasn't executed perfectly, but I love the idea that they did camp. Like, I don't know.
yeah.
It was like, that was for the year. That was for the queer, you know? Like, it was like camp. I love that. But also, like you said, Heavenly Bodies was also an incredible one. So now I have another question. You can name 1 to 3, I guess, but like top looks ever done in the Met Gala. Like the ones that live in your head rent free. The ones you can never forget about.
Now that you ask me, I don't know.
I can go ahead and name some of mine if you want while you think of it.
You go ahead.
One is the satin glove look Violet Chachki wore in the camp
you
one.
have shown me that.
I'm obsessed. It was so perfect for camp, and it's so like her aesthetic is very like Dita Von Teese, very like vintage, and literally being a glove on the camp runway, like it was so perfect.
Yeah.
But the top 2 spots, and it's held by the same person, Blake Lively, and one was the look where she's in like this gold chain. I forget what the theme was that year, but it was a gold chain dress that fell into like the cascading blue feathers. It was a Versace dress. So do you not know it?
No.
I'm gonna pull it up. So Kendall, this is what I think genuinely is one of the most beautiful dresses ever made. Are you here? This one.
Oh.
Where she fell into the feathers.
Are we recording now?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the look. Yeah, right there.
Oh, that is beautiful.
So stunning. I love it so much. I think it's one of the most beautiful dresses ever made. I'll be sure to put up a photo, but Greg gets this one for when you're editing. And then the other dress from the Met Gala that like gets me every time is Blake Lively at the Gilded Age one, where she had the dress that was in copper and then she tore it off and it was like the oxidized copper and she was like the Statue of Liberty.
Yes.
Oh, so good. So good. So beautiful. I love that one.
Yeah, that was a good moment.
Mm-hmm. So those are like the top 2. But honestly, Blake Lively is my favorite. Like every time she's been at the Met Gala, it's perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. When I'm thinking back on Met Gala looks, I mean, truly ones that are iconic is the year that Zendaya did like the blunt red bob with the bangs.
I think that was the Heavenly Bodies, and she was doing like Joan of Arc, right?
Yeah, that one was beautiful. That one was really good. After that, I don't know. Like,
didn't Ariana Grande have that like 16th Chapel inspired dress? That was really beautiful. I think that was the Heavenly Bodies.
Chapel?
Yes.
I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I can't think of any looks that like I'm like, oh my god, this is perfect. I mean, honestly, last year Anne Hathaway's look for Karl Lagerman. That was it 2 years ago. Was that one? Yeah, that Anne Hathaway look was gorgeous.
That was like American designers, right? Gilded.
No, they were just remembering Karl Lagerfeld.
Ah, yeah, that's right. That's right.
People show up as cats.
Yeah, because he loved.
And you know what? Shout out, the only male outfit that I've ever been like, okay, like he was on theme, it was perfect, was Shawn Mendes when he did Gilded Age. That was cute. But yeah, I've really only paid attention to 3. I just remember like some iconic moments. But I'm kind of getting more into it, kind of seeing some more old looks that people have done. I don't know, right now, just Joan of Arc is coming to mind.
It's a good one.
I think, honestly, my favorite, I love dramatic fashion, and you'll see that in some of my choices. Like, I love something that, like, pops and says or has something to say.
I love something that's so over the top that you would never see it in normal day life.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I want, like, over the top artistry. It needs to be like, it could be on RuPaul's Drag Race on a runway, like blown out, but hits the category so hard. So like with this theme, like what came to mind? What were you looking for? What were you hoping for?
With the garden theme, I was hoping for very like nature, like something where they were like, oh, like we're gonna put flowers. I don't know, maybe not flowers. I was hoping for just something Mother Nature, or something a little bit like regal garden party, honestly, because like the Met Gala is a whole thing. Other than that, I was expecting to see lots of beautiful colors, lots of bold colors, lots of different fabric types for like to make with the different flowers. Just lots of spring inspired fashion, honestly.
Yeah, for me, I was looking very much for, like, for me when I heard it, I just started thinking like nature, magical, almost like fairy or nymphs, like in a garden, almost. And those are the look that, I mean, I'm also very biased. I love a good like magical moment, so like I lean towards that anyway. But like with the Garden of Time and like I know it's more of like spring garden and like I guess almost like a Victorian, like you've been saying, Victorian kind of tea party.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking of like when you see those like old paint, like Greek paintings or something of like spring, and you see that the little nymphs running and stuff.
Okay.
That's kind of like what I wanted to see. Do I think it's necessarily like what I expected? No, but that's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And like a lot of sheer and flowy fabric.
Yeah, I think I really just wanted like flowy,
Ethereal.
something you would wear in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't want just florals for spring, groundbreaking. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't want just that.
I wanted people to do flowers, but I wanted them to do them in a very interesting, different way. And I just wanted to see nature. I just wanted to see, you know, like last year it was lots of like suits and ties and blacks and whites and, you know, very refined looks. And this year I want to see like more let go, very like 60s flower child, but couture.
Yeah, exactly. And also I think this year's theme, there was so much room for interpretation versus last year, not too much. But this year is so much room to be like creative.
Exactly.
So I was excited. So actually I'd love to start out with your 3 looks that you just did not like at all from this. Wait, no. Wait, did you want to talk about the carpet or was that kind of like...
The carpet this year, she did fine. It was cute. I wasn't mad about it. Like the colors they chose were pretty. A lot better than the goddamn toothpaste shit they did last year. It looked like a cute carpet. I wasn't mad about it. The theme, they had like all the nature in the woods. And again, the stage and the carpet and like the wallpapers they had up perfectly lined up with what I wanted to see.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way. It was very well done. It was very beautiful. It was very like... Also, I've seen a lot of this on... I'm sure you've seen it on social media too, but I was going to say it was giving very much Capitol Runway, Hunger Games. Have you seen the references to that? No. You haven't? People have been...
you know what? I've made peace with the fact that like the Met Gala is most definitely like District 12 fangirling over the Capitol. Like, I know.
Yeah. Oh, so we're about to get into, I guess, like our least favorites and stuff like that. So I want to warn you again. If hearing fashion brand names and stuff pronounced wrong is a pet peeve of yours, you want to turn off right now because it's about to come and we're going to do our best. We're not going out to say it wrong, but chances are one of us are going to say something wrong.
Exactly. You know, we'll do our best, but I'm not going to sit here and like, educate myself on the entire fashion industry and all the different houses and designers and collaborations.
Exactly. We're two white boys who grew up in a trailer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
everything has been self-taught slowly through time ourselves, you know?
And the fact that we know brands outside of Walmart, time and true.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We know different brands. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Get over yourself.
So, first, I think we should take each turn, because I said, like, think about, like, 3 you don't like. And so, I'll let you go ahead first, Kendall. What is your first look that you think is just wrong?
I'm just going to start with the look I hated the absolute most of the entire night. Mm-hmm. Kim Kardashian. What the hell was she doing? Oh my God. I was like, she's never on theme. Why does she keep getting invited back? What is she doing?
Okay, well, here's the thing. The dress was not, the sweater is the problem. The cardigan on top is what the problem is. I'm thinking there had to be like a dress malfunction or something. And so she threw that on top.
And you know what? We'll probably see it on the new season of their show in like 6 months. Mm-hmm. But just, it's cute. It's something that I could see, like the little metal pieces clung together like a chainmail dress.
And they're in the shape of leaves, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. They're flowers and leaves.
Yeah, flowers and leaves.
I mean, like there is sort of a theme. I love that she went for the cinched waist, like gagged moment, but like the sweater over top is just not it. The silver is kind of boring to me. I don't know, like the sweater ruined it. Like
the sweater did ruin it. I don't know what was happening. I just don't understand. There's got to be more behind it. There's no way it was supposed to be a cardigan on top of like that metallic dress.
Yeah. And honestly, this looks like it could have been worn to the Renaissance tour.
But also what really threw me off is it looks like they didn't do anything with her hair.
Yeah. I have no idea what she was going through before this moment, but it seems like
something went wrong.
Yeah, something went wrong.
Like, I genuinely cannot look at this and say that's exactly how they wanted it to go down the runway.
Exactly. And the sweater just looks like it's like somebody's grandma sweater. Like, I have a sweater that looks like this. Like, I'm sure it's like a cashmere sweater and from some designer, but like, why? For what?
Yeah, I really don't. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I almost put it on my bottom 3, but I was like, something went wrong. That's not how they wanted it to be executed. It was done bad, but something tells me there had to be something else going on. Because there's no way.
She's at the bottom. Okay, Greg. Okay. Who's your worst?
So that's your worst of the worst, and then
worst of the worst.
My worst of the worst. We're in the same family. Mine is Kylie Jenner. What the fuck?
I sent you a picture of this. Oh my god.
It's literally, okay, first off, it's not on theme even a little bit. It's just a pretty white dress. But then it has a whole fart panel. What the fuck? It literally, the amount of people I said, it looks like she has somewhere so she can secretly shit while walking down the carpet. It's like, why did they think, oh, let's do a right at the ass?
Yeah, I've seen plenty of dresses and like stuff that I've liked that's been cut at the ass, but not a clap. Yeah.
What?
The front of it was pretty, but even the front of it wasn't on theme.
Yeah, it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't on theme, and it didn't make sense. Because there's plenty of looks that's like it's on theme, but it doesn't make sense. And then there's plenty of looks like it's not on theme at all, but it's so beautiful I can't be mad at it, but it's not on theme. But this one, not on theme, and it doesn't make sense. Like what? Why is there a fart panel in this dress? No sense. It makes no sense.
I have no words. I don't care.
Okay.
You know?
Exactly.
Okay.
The next one you want to talk about?
My next one that I hated was Rosalia. Because, girl, what was this?
That's a horrible photo of that dress. Was it that horrible?
But I think this I will send you this photo and you can look up another one. The garden theme for this is she looks like the screen's porch that keeps the bugs out. That's what she looks like. What did you wear over your face? For what?
Yeah.
It looks like a screen porch was cut out and they put edge around it and they put it over her face. I don't support that. That's why I said the ones in the bottom, I'm going to have reactions, like mean reactions to. At the end of the day, her jewelry and her black dress, still stunning. Like the silhouette, that's cute. The hat ruined it. And it's not on theme. And the fact that they tried to make the little net in front of her on theme, it's stiff.
And
like
it looks super fragile, like bent and messed up. Like not even like crisp. Yes. You know what I mean?
One breeze is blown away.
Yeah.
It's just not it. It ruined the whole thing.
Yeah, it was not good.
I'm closing the screen door on this outfit.
My next bad look was Serena Williams in Balenciaga.
Yes.
She's wrapped in gold aluminum foil. That's literally
all
like,
it looks like. Yes, why? She's in some of my bottom looks. Yes.
Why? It's just literally gold aluminum foil. I don't understand at all.
It just looks like a fancy restaurant golden baked potato.
It's giving me like the party stores like tablecloths for a birthday party.
Yes.
And I'm just like, why would they do that to her? I don't know. It just doesn't look correct. And then I would almost forgive it, but it has nothing to do with the theme either. So I don't think it's pretty and it's not on theme. Okay, we are back. Just like children, we were called to dinner. So now we're back to actually do this. So we left off basically talking shit about Serena Williams and Balenciaga, the gold foil wrap dress. So now your next bad one?
My next bad one? Doja Cat and her damn t-shirt.
Yeah, it was...
Like, I get it. There was supposed to be a moment. She did like a whole video with Vogue where like she was in the like Roman sculpture section and it was like she was trying to like model herself like a sculpture, but like on the runway it just didn't translate. It was just a wet t-shirt. Like the only reason it's not the number 3 spot is because it's more on theme, and it makes me think of when you used to play in a t-shirt in your grandma's garden or something. But that's about it. That's all it's giving. Like silver makeup is what, like, it was well done for a wet t-shirt. It was fashionable wet t-shirt, but like it still was a mess to me.
Yeah, for me, I think I kind of like let it slide because I saw the vision they were going for. I don't think it was executed well. I think something could have been done more. But what they were going for, I kind of saw it, and I liked the idea of what they were trying to do. Like a garden centerpiece statue situation with the draping fabrics. Like, I liked what they were going for, so I almost like kind of like, okay.
I mean, I appreciate that she sticks to campy themes and that, like, for the past few years.
And she's really killed it the last few years.
Like, she's always trying to do something outside of the box and that, you know, sparks creativity and conversation. But this was just bad. It was a t-shirt dress.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not going to sit here and defend it. So
because you couldn't.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, it wasn't it.
Yeah.
But I feel like my next one was way worse.
Okay.
My next one was Amanda Seyfried in Prada. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
It looks like a wrapping paper.
It's like a wrapping... Okay, first off, she went for like the squiggly wig, which is interesting, but it doesn't look well done. It's just squiggled all over the place. And then the cut of this dress is so unflattering. It's giving cheap Barbie doll from like Dollar Tree, put human sized.
Yeah. I mean, the headdress is really cute, I guess. Like, I can't see but so much, but it's very cute.
It's like a squiggle wig. Yeah, the head, something in the head could have been done.
The
but
fabric
the
is bad. This is like the same fabric they use for Serena. It's just not it. It just looks like aluminum foil or like
and then cheap. Just little flowers stuck on
it.
Made of the same material. I'm just like, I don't like it. And the cut is not flattering, like the cut at the bust line. And then,
no.
Yeah, it's just not good.
The flowers on it were cute though. Like the flowers themselves are pretty, but I would have rather they just did like a new dress with those flowers on it, and I would have.
That would have slayed. That would have been cute.
Yeah, I hadn't seen this one yet. Her makeup is cute though.
Yeah, the head is good. Neck up is doing something. But
then
also,
looks like it's missing a necklace. Like
that's what I was about to say. The bad cut with no necklace makes it even worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's my last dishonorable mention.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
And do you have any more fails you want to talk about, or was that your last fail, Doja?
I mean, so I made my list. Serena was obviously.
Oh yeah, Serena was on yours.
She just wasn't in the bottom 3, so I guess honestly we could work up to our favorite ones.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm ready to talk about like the ones I liked.
The next one, okay. I mean, this one wasn't really good, but like I thought it was cute. She did like it was a fashion moment. Was Keke Palmer. Like it's like falling apart, shredded tinfoil, but like the silhouette. Her boobs look amazing. The bust, like everything is good. The hair is super cute, but it's still not good.
Okay, so what we should do is like kind of like announce like what if someone talks about one that we were gonna say, then I'll like say, oh yeah, I had that on my list and it was a number blank.
Okay.
So I had Keke Palmer on my list as my number 5 look.
Of your favorites?
Yes. Great. And that's because she's giving a tree. She's literally a tree, like the rings of a tree.
I guess it looks like a birch tree. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like a birch tree, and she looks like a birch tree come to life. Which
it looks like a mummy.
It's giving. Okay, I kind of see mummy, but I just saw birch tree like nymph, like a tree came to life to show up to this event.
And that's why I'm not mad about it, but like the tendrils hanging off, it's just giving mummy. And it's still a cute, like if this was a Halloween costume at like a really high fashion party.
Also, I have a better photo of the look than you do.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, your photo is cuter, but again, it's just like it does look like a birch tree, but
it's giving me birch tree.
Why a tree? Like why a birch tree? Like it could have been done better. I guess if someone had to make a birch tree high fashion, here we go. Mm-hmm. But who asked? Nobody wanted a high fashion birch tree.
That was number 5, and you're number 10.
No, this is just still my like.
Oh, I'm getting into my list. Okay, well, get through your mentions, and then we can get to our top 10.
Let me see. A lot of the dresses have stories behind them. And so I think that makes them a little bit better, but I'm trying to view this through I'm just looking from the outside in. Like I said, I know of designers, I know some people, but I don't know the fashion community that deep. So this is like an amateur outside, like District 12 looking towards the Capitol.
Yes.
But okay, so next we'll start getting into my bottoms
10?
look. My top, well, yeah, we'll say top 10. I've said
top
bottom,
10,
it's a reality show.
Get started your lowest of the top 10.
Okay. So I can start there.
Yes.
Okay. Demi Lovato.
You put her in your top 10.
Yes, this was beautiful and gorgeous. Like her hair, her makeup, the jewelry, the dress, like everything about it, perfect. And the flowers, the way that like she did do flowers, so it was a little on the nose, but at the same time, like it traced around. It was just absolutely gorgeous. I loved it. Mm-hmm. I don't have a picture here, but put one up of like the back of the dress too. Yeah, it's just so gorgeous. It's regal. It's beautiful.
A huge Demi fan, like have been for years, but I didn't put her in my top 10 only because like she's not anywhere in my top 10 because I just thought it was a little simple. And again, I'm looking for like the magical, ethereal, like that's what I was hoping for, and she didn't hit that brief. However, Demi, you looked stunning.
I just love the
so
drum.
Beautiful.
I think there's like a style quiz, and maybe we'll have to put it in the link or something. But there's like these different ways that I think about fashion now, which is that you have like dramatic, creative, elegant, classic, and there's another one. There's like 5 of them, and I can't think of it. But my favorite ones were elegant and dramatic and creative. Like those are my top 3. There's like a little quiz that I took, and those. So like anything, especially that dramatic element, something big and bold that just pops. I love. So camp, I do love camp because it does pop, but sometimes it just feels like it's too stimulating. So something like this, even though you feel like it
so
was
clean.
Yeah. It's just gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
It's perfect. It's like elegant and it hits right where I needed it to hit.
Yeah. No, I'm saying it like at any type of event, it's a showstopper, but just for the Met Gala, it's kind of like the place to be the most extra possible. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
But no, I still love it. Like, I'm not talking bad about Demi. Love it. She looks so beautiful. But it's just, she's not in my top 10 just because I wanted more. But she would be nowhere near the bottom by any means. Stunning. Is on theme and is very beautiful.
Yes. Okay, so she's number 10 for me.
All right. My number 10 is, I believe I'm saying this right, but Enoch and Swarovski.
Okay,
So,
she's on my list and a lot higher.
She is like a water nymph brought to life. So beautiful. It's like if Mystique wanted to show up at the Met Gala.
It's just so creative, and I think that's the part that I love about it. I'm going to show you a photo.
And it fits her so well. My God.
Swarovski, the jewel company, had 3 other girls there. They dressed 4 people that night. They look so gorgeous together. I want to show you.
Okay, the collection.
Yes.
I think it's Swarovski. It's how people say it. They say it on Drag Race all the time. That's the only reason I know.
Yeah. Look at them. It's totally spies.
Okay, she was almost on my list, the green one.
Yes.
So close.
I did love,
it was like
I like all
reptilian.
this. Carly Kloss was in pink, though. I don't know who the other 2 were. Sorry to them.
The one in green I almost had on my list because it was like snake, like the snake in the garden. So beautiful.
Yes, but like he literally went for like the sun, like all the 4
grass,
elements.
the
It's
flowers,
so
and
beautiful.
the water,
Like their collection together ate it up.
Yeah,
Absolutely love
but
this.
Anuk is my favorite out of the collection. Like
Yes, she's mine too.
So beautiful and it fits her so perfectly. This is a moment. This is like the type of thing I want to see at the Met Gala. So,
She's number 4 on mine. Like this, it's the same photo you have, but this one's a little bit clearer.
No, it's not the same photo.
Like what? This is so creative. It's so dramatic.
Beautiful. So
like if you're gonna
beautiful.
style yourself after the Aqua Globe, this is how you do it.
Your aqua glow thing. I see it. But yeah, she's so beautiful.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking stunning. Beautiful. The earrings, the jewelry too. Like her doing that chunky jewelry and it still matches this absolutely vibrant outfit. I'm in love.
It's so beautiful. I love it.
It was number 4 for me.
Oh, nice. Okay. So what is your number 9 look?
My number 9 look, I have to give it up to Nicki Minaj. I know the people hate her right now.
Yeah.
But this was so camp and so fun. And this is Garden. Like,
Yes.
not enough people were having bright, fun moments with camp. Everybody was doing, like, moody, ethereal camp almost,
Yeah.
like with Lana Del Rey. And again, it just didn't hit. It just wasn't my taste.
This is giving Effie Trinket at the Met Gala.
Yes.
Hard.
Exactly. And it's just like she's in her Pink Friday 2 tour right now. And she's tying into her like old Pink Friday looks. Like it's a whole moment, and I understand that layer to it. So I think that's why I also appreciate it.
It is
But just
beautiful.
like all of the different flowers, like the little purse is so cute.
The pastel pink nails.
Yes.
With
And then like the dress is painted. It's not even like a plain, it's just beautiful.
very beautiful.
I love it. And then the bun with the flowers. I didn't even notice that before. But yeah, gorgeous. I love hers. She did everything she was supposed to.
Okay. Now my number 9 is someone you know very well. It is Janelle Monáe and Vera Wang.
I liked this look, but it wasn't on my list because it was almost not on theme. But I do know some of the context to it because I love Janelle and I'm going to support them in everything that they do. Okay, you explain why you like it, and then I'll tell you some of the story.
It's like they are to me, it's giving a mermaid turning into a human and like the water splashing, but also it's giving like the plastics in the ocean, like but reclaimed. I don't know.
That's literally what the dress is reclaimed plastic. Like it's water bottles that they save from the ocean. So the whole point of the dress was that they were doing like individually crafted and made little, I guess, pieces.
Paillettes.
Yeah. And it is all made from recycled water bottles, giving into like timeless fashion.
This is like giving a couple
fashion reinvented. I guess
a couple years ago when Kim Kardashian did the wet dress.
Yes.
This is giving that, but like upgraded in a fantasy way.
No, that was a good one that Kim did.
It was
to give her
really
some
good.
credit.
Mm-hmm.
But this year,
but this is just so. It's dripping water. It's so dramatic. This is Met Gala to me. This is a moment. It's so beautiful. It
looked like plastic water bottles to me. I love the piece that it stood for. I love that it stood for something. I love this like bird situation or flower on the side.
That looks like a splash of water at the same time.
Absolutely love the look.
So beautiful.
I just don't think she was a top look for me, but she was in the top 20 for sure. Like I still thought it was beautiful. It just I
Look
see
at that.
where
we're each our favorite artists. Like you were like, okay, here's Demi, and I was like, I love her, no disrespect. And then I'm like Janelle Monáe, and you're like, love them, no disrespect, but not in my top.
Yeah, I think your viewpoint, like she was probably on the same vibe you were of like the ethereal, or not ethereal, that's what I was
Ethereal.
saying. Yeah, but like the fairy nymph garden type part. Like, yeah.
That's what I was looking for, and Janelle Monáe served that on a platter, and I was so happy she did.
Yeah, I think I was just more in a Bridgerton vibe, to be real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was what I was looking for.
Which is going to be so interesting because it's going to reflect a lot in our things. All right, but yeah, my number 9 is Janelle Monáe. So who is your number 8?
My number 8 is Ariana.
Really?
Yes. Okay, it took like, at first when I saw it, I was like, girl, why are you wearing this? Then I realized the top is like a bodice, is pearlescent.
Oh, that's
so
pretty.
Again, white aqua globe, but it's pearlescent. I love like when people have these pleated skirts, I'm there for it. And it's just something about the way that the cloth sat on the hips. I was like, it's saying something. I'm not hearing what it's saying right now. Later throughout the week, Greek statue.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I get Greek statue
like
from
Greek
it.
statue in your garden. I love
but
it.
The thing that threw me off, so I got that she was going for Greek statue the moment I saw it. And I love that. Huh?
I said, okay, I did not.
Oh. I saw it, but my problem was it needed more with the hair or something with the arms. Like, it's just so simple up top. I love it. It's so beautiful, that chest piece.
Yes.
But it's so, the piece itself, it feels so disconnected from Ariana for me. And then what made me like it even a little less is, did you see the outfit she performed in?
Yeah, I did, but
oh my God,
it wasn't that good. Like,
I loved it. I loved it. Again, it was very ethereal. It was very whimsy, flowy.
We were on two sides of this designer spectrum.
I can see that. But this came close to being in mine. The only thing is I needed something more than just a ponytail for the hair. I needed some type of like sculpted, like you know
like
what
the
I mean?
Meg ponytail from Hercules. That would have been fun.
Yeah. Well, even like, again, this has been like a fascination of mine, but the drag queens, I think I've showed you before, where it's like really sculpted up top, but then a long flowing piece in the back, which is kind of like a reference to like Greek goddesses and stuff like that. That would have been sickening.
I could see the hair would have been better, yeah. But she did change later in the night, so that's probably why she didn't.
Oh, exactly. She
but again, like, this is just gave Greek goddess statue in the garden. I loved it. This was my number 8.
Okay, my number 8. I feel like this one lands more on what you were looking for from it. And if this person's not on your list, I think I'd be surprised. But for me, it was just so beautiful. I had to have it somewhere. And my number 8 is Gigi Hadid and Tom Brown.
Literally, like, the top of my list. Hold on, let me go tell you exactly what spot
if
she
it's
is.
Number 1, just say it.
No, she's number 2.
Okay.
Like, Gigi, this was just so elegant.
Exactly. So I know fully this was what you were looking for from the Met Gala.
Yes.
It's giving the dramatic cover of like an Italian romance novel or something.
Exactly. Like, and then the black lining in the skirt that surrounds the feet. Like, I just love it. It's everything. It's
so beautiful. It's not what I was looking for, but like, if you're gonna go elegant, go this far into the elegance. Like, yes. I want this
and her
much.
Hair and makeup, everything.
Yes, it was.
She
So
did so
again,
good.
I was looking for the ethereal, but this wasn't that. But so good. I loved it. Literally, the moment this came up, and I was like, you know what? If this is the vibe, because when the looks first started coming out, it seemed like everybody was leaning more towards the Tea Party side, which probably is closer to the actual theme.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? If this is what I'm gonna expect through the rest of the night, I'm down for it.
Yeah. No, when this
So
one came
beautiful.
out, it revived my hope, and I was like, okay, we're good. Like, I'd already seen a few looks, but like this one, absolutely gorgeous. I so fucking love it. And
hurt.
just the way that it has almost like that 1920s like flowing off of her silhouette, and then like everything's just coming out. I love it. It's perfect.
I honestly wanted to put her up higher. It's just it hurt to put her at number 8, but there's just other looks that gave me what I was looking for more. The ethereal thing, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, so I have her at
garden.
Yes, exactly. I have Gigi Hadid at number 8.
So, my next one is Tyla's sand dress. Like, the sands of time is so cute for a garden, and it's not something you think of, and it was just such a beautiful gown, and they tied it together so well, like, it was gorgeous. And I think me and you talked about it, and you're like, this is how you make a Met Gala debut.
Yes, that is my number 2 dress. It literally looks like an hourglass got broken and turned into a woman and formed into a human. Like, and then the fact that she's holding an hourglass as her purse, like clutch moment. That is so what I want from the Met Gala. It's so beautiful. I loved it so much. I was like, it literally looks like someone shattered an hourglass and it turned into a goddess. It was, I don't know.
And like, I would have never guessed beige or sand is like a piece of a garden or an element of a garden that I would want to see. But I love it.
It's so beautiful. Stunning. I love it. Love it.
She's just gorgeous too.
And then the sand in the shoulders and stuff, and it's just like sculpted up onto her chest. It's not like, oh, here's a break and then like cleavage. It's like, no, it's like, I am sand. It's so well done.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Though watching the videos of people carry her because she can't walk, I was dying.
You know what? It's the same diva attitude that Mariah has, and I live for it.
Yeah, exactly. It's so beautiful.
If you're gonna be in the Capitol, act like it.
Yeah. So that is my number 2 look.
Okay.
All right, so my number 7 is a girl who got the brief so much. She really understood like what I was hoping to see. And I ended up realizing it wasn't exactly fully the theme, I guess. But it was Carol G by Marc Jacobs. She showed up as an elven like princess.
Oh, this was like 1000%. If you were there, you'd have been like, all right, everybody else go home. This is hers.
She had elf ears and like
the dress is a little simple though.
The dress is simple, but it has maybe not in this photo, but it has some like extreme like hip silhouettes, and it's covered in crystals all the way down, and it's giving kind of like if raindrops fell on her and then froze immediately almost.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have gone skin tone because I can see the seams. Like if the seams were meant to be there, I guess. But
they
like,
are.
I'd have to see it from another angle, but like,
it's more.
I don't like when I can see seams.
She's
on
a number 7 because I don't think, like, for example, it's not as good as the sand look to me, which is why sand looks number 2. This is number 7, but she just brought all the vibes I was looking for: the makeup, the hair, the ears, the face. There's no way she wasn't going to be on the list. It was just done so immaculately. The dress is also really beautiful, but it's not my favorite part of this look. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it's the neck up.
No, I like what she did, like her thought process. Like I like the design choice. I would love to see more effort had been put into the dress or something different. But okay, Carol G.
Yeah, she's so beautiful. I loved it. But yeah, that's my number 7. Mainly, I just want to talk about how beautiful she is with her elf ears and beautiful long cascading hair.
And we can talk about Tyla again at number 2 because I still have some more thoughts. I'm just like the photos sitting right here, and I just like I keep looking at it. I'm just like, yeah, it's great. Okay,
so now you're number 6.
My number 6 is Quanah Chasing Horse. Like, this is so gorgeous. This is beautiful and big and flow. It just feels like this big flowing river, and I love it. And the only reason I put her Tyla's was gorgeous, and I love the effort and everything put in, but like this is such a gorgeous color of blue, and I don't think anybody else touched blue like I wanted them to through the night. See,
my thing is waist up, I'm obsessed, but I want something else going on waist down. I don't want just like Cinderella ball gown.
I'm here for like a big ball gown skirt though. I love the silhouette.
But like I just imagine this if it draped down and had like a train that looked like water. I would have been obsessed.
I guess my thing is I'm imagining everyone walking through a garden. Like, I'm imagining them walking through, like, the Palace of Versailles gardens or something. And so this, walking through the Palace of Versailles, I would just, like, jaw dropped. I would be watching her wherever she went.
It's very beautiful. But she did not show up in my top 10.
There's something about this, like, blue. It's just doing
the way
it
waves up on her shoulders and her
the drama.
Line,
I think, again, it's that drama element
so
for me.
beautiful.
It's just so dramatic and bold, and I love it.
But yeah, I just would have loved something else waist down for me.
For me.
So, yes. Number 6, I have Emma Chamberlain and Jean-Paul... How do you say that? Gaultier?
Yeah, Jean-Paul.
I think it's Gaultier, right? That's what I've heard people say, but I wouldn't know how to say that.
Yeah,
anyway,
I say Gaultier.
Emma Chamberlain. So this is a bad photo of it, but she just looked like...
No, I saw her. I liked it. I just hate the makeup.
I loved it because she looked like the dark, evil tree spirit. Like the tree who's been, like, done with humanity.
No,
like,
for her to come from, like, YouTube to, like, she's hosting
wasn't
the
she
Met Gala.
originally, like, a Musical.ly girl or something?
No, she was YouTube.
Oh, that's right. She was with the Grayson twins, who used to be an obsession.
Well, Dolan twins, but Grayson.
Dolan twins. Yeah, Grayson Dolan. Mm-hmm.
Where is he at? Anyway, I do like this. Like, I liked it. She ate it up.
She ate it up. It's giving I'm a tree that came to life and showed up at this event, which again is what I was looking for.
The only thing I don't like is like the lace feels a little too spider for me.
I don't get spider from it, just from the shapes. They're so like intricately like root like to me.
Yeah, I guess the top, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the makeup. Like, it's too dark brown on the eyeshadow. Like, it just looks like these like dark pits. Again, beautiful vision, everything, like, head to toe. She belongs at the Met Gala.
Yeah,
a lot more than some other people that were invited just as guests.
I loved her. I really loved it.
I love this.
So beautiful. Again, it literally looks like a pissed off tree spirit come to life to me. So, Kendall, what is your number 5?
Number 5 was Anouk.
And my number 5 was Keke Palmer.
So I guess I said she was 4, but she's actually 5.
Yeah.
Unless I messed up my counting.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, my 5 was Keke Palmer. Like I talked about, it literally looks like a tree, just birch tree brought to life.
I guess you were coming from more of a camp element or more of a...
magical.
Ethereal. I mean, it is beautiful. Like, if there was, like, a tree character in Lord of the Rings and they dressed like this, it would be a slay. But for, like, on the carpet, first impressions, it was just giving, mummy
to you?
Yeah.
I just still see trees so much.
I wasn't impressed.
All right, so now your number 4.
Is Miss Sarah Jessica Parker herself. My employer who lets me drive her carriage.
Yes.
I just, like, at this, like, I was wowed when I first saw it. Because, like, up to this point, everyone was doing a little bit. I think Tyler had the biggest moment.
I think, based off of what you were expecting for the Enchanted, like, Tea Party Garden, she's the one who brought it most of what you were looking for.
Exactly. And that's what I love is, like, what I expected, she did. Like, she brought exactly what I would have loved to see. And so that's why she's so far up the list. But honestly, people went outside my expectations and I loved it more. But like, this is just absolutely fucking gorgeous. Like, the hat is amazing. And I actually do know the hat maker. It's a little fashion thing. His name is Philip Tracy. And he does all types of hats for people in England. Because in, like, in English culture, you have a lot more, I don't even want to call it culture, but I guess it is. There's like a lot more emphasis on hat and stuff like that. And so I actually follow his page and see hats. And so it's interesting to see him here. And like, her hair is beautiful, the dress is beautiful, the like fun pop out silhouette, the purse, the long pearl beads. Not gonna say I loved it, but it was fine. It gave a little bit of old lady more than I wanted.
I would have loved more like layered pearls than one singular long pearl.
But this is gorgeous. I loved it. I have no notes. It was just beautiful.
What I loved is that I know Sarah Jessica Parker is not Carrie, but this is what Carrie would have worn to the Met Gala.
Yeah. It's very hand in hand, but yes.
Like, it's like, so, like, I'm not seeing Sarah Jessica Parker. I'm seeing, Carrie showed up to the Met Gala. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's not a lot of difference, but yeah, I mean, just beautiful. She did fantastic.
Okay. So now we're on to my number 4. And I already know you didn't like this look, which is insane to me. But number 4 for me is Elle Fanning and Balmain and
Balmain.
And
Cartier.
Is that how you say Cartier? Okay.
Balmain and Cartier. I do know.
She's literally an ice sculpture.
I mean, it is beautiful, but it looks like saran wrap. It looks like a fancy to-go place wrapped up the rest of your dinner, or, you know what, your entire meal in a snack. Because she looks fantastic. She's absolutely gorgeous.
So beautiful.
Wrapped it up in saran wrap and then made fun little animals on the end.
It
is ice sculpture, but like, there's a different, like, I could have seen Ariana's pearlescent being more ice-like than this. It looks way too much like glassy, but like plasticky. There's not enough to it for me. Gorgeous dress though, absolutely.
To
beautiful.
me, it's giving the ending scene of Little Mermaid, where where Triton makes that dress of water and it just comes up. She turns human and she's like sparkling, but make it Elsa. Okay. It's literally like, it looks like these birds came up, draped her in this fabric, and then they froze to give her fashion. And I am obsessed with it. It is so beautiful. It's literally ice sculptures.
If I could change the material, gorgeous.
I think the material is perfect. It literally looks like an ice sculpture, and she's just showed up being ethereal. It's so good. I love this look so much. It's just beautiful.
I just see cling wrap.
I don't. I see it, and then they glistened her skin.
Yeah, so I'm saying like this was very well like the team did a good job. It's just the material of the dress, and that's all it is for me. That's honestly what some like. People throughout the night, I was just like, why would you choose that? For what? And maybe in person it looks completely different and I would appreciate it more.
It's just giving me like Disney movie princess. Like it's like this magical bird comes up and it starts doing it and now it's part of the outfit. You know, like a Cinderella where the butterflies land on Cinderella's dress and then all of a sudden the butterflies.
Yeah, like this is like the before part that it like before it solidifies and turns into a color or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, like the bird sculptures on the shoulders, fantastic, beautiful, love it. So dramatic.
I love it. I think it's so good.
Okay, so I guess now let me make sure we're
Your
in
number
top three.
We are in the top 3.
Yes, my number 3. It was on the nose with as far as like the type of thing, but Tiana Taylor in this red. Are you fucking kidding me?
I came close to putting her on my list.
This good in red, I would not wear anything else. This is so powerful and gorgeous and beautiful, and it's after roses.
It's
so, like, what are you kidding me? Like, look at how. I mean, I just love how the colors pop. It's so dramatic and big.
It's really beautiful. I think my only thing with this look is probably that it's just so expected. It's beautiful but expected. You know what I mean?
And that's why it was number 3. But it's expected, but she's still so gorgeous. Like how, like I don't care how expected you thought, like how much you knew that this was gonna end up on the carpet, because I knew this was, and this was something that I wanted to see. She looks so fucking beautiful in this red. I cannot, like
she looks so good. Like that is
I
would pay to have a painting of that in my
That's
home.
what I was just about to, I would pay somebody to have like some sort of Etsy sketch with this color
specifically. I'm gonna
combination.
put it up towards the camera because I don't know if I'll find this again. But like this one where she's looking to the side and the strands of hair, I'll have to find that. It's like that as a painting, just like in my living room. You know,
that's what I'm saying. It's like it's art. This is
she is
like
so
this
beautiful.
outfit is art. It is beautiful, and like the silhouette of the gown, and then like the trail that she has, and the velvet and the like. I can keep looking at this all day, and I need to find somebody. And also, this is on her Instagram, so you can pull it from there.
Okay, perfect.
I want this.
It's
like
so beautiful. The hair's perfect.
I need
the dress.
this as an entire painting. Like it's so gorgeous, and she pops so well against the background too. Like you couldn't have executed like color more perfect than the way she
I
did.
see it now. I'm like, imagine that on a doll, Greg. You know, like one of my integrity dolls. That'd be so good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Who is number 3 for you?
My number 3, and this one, when I saw this one, I was like, this is the first look I was like, okay, we're going in the direction I was hoping to see. And it is Taylor Russell and, I don't know how to say it.
Lowe and...
Kendall Glenn. Loie and Fred Leighton. This. Which is literally in the background of her right there.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I think Ariana Grande was going for, but outdone. She's in a wooden bodice with this like Greek Roman goddess training at the bottom.
No, her materials that she used, absolutely fucking perfect.
It doesn't even look real. It doesn't look real. It's so beautiful. Like this, she looks like she could be about to become the newest goddess, but at the same time, she looks like she could go into battle. Like it is
the only thing
and look at the color match on that to her skin.
Yes, the only part about this that I wasn't about was that if the color match, right, from the back, looks fantastic. From the front is okay, but it definitely is like a wood panel.
Right,
I just
but
would
I
have
don't
wished
think
they
they're
would have
trying to
committed
hide
more
that.
of her arms to the wood panel part, because it looks like two different themes happening at once for me.
But I don't think they were trying to hide that it was wood. You know what I mean? They didn't want it to be
No, and they
nude.
weren't, and that's where I'm saying, like, it looks like it's trying to be two different things. Like, it looks like they tried to be like, this is a wooden statue with a Greek skirt, and it's just
And that's
not.
why I love it, honestly.
It wasn't my taste. I wouldn't want that, but it is beautiful, and when I saw this material, it looks like frosting on a cake. Like, I don't know what material that is, but it's absolutely beautiful.
It's so beautiful, and the graining they have in it, just so... And then the makeup is just so natural to go with that wood graining, which usually I'm all about big makeup and big hair, but it's just like so clean.
And if you can pull off micro bangs like that, pop off, queen.
Right. But like, it's so beautiful. It's ethereal. It's nature in such an unexpected twist. I just love it. I really, really, really love this look. So that is my number 3.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Your number 2 is one we've already talked about.
Yes, Miss Gigi Hadid. Again, number 2, like, it was just so elegant. It was number 2 for me. And honestly, the more I stare at Tiana Taylor's look, I just keep wanting to move it to the top. So my list, like, just make it a top 10 group. It's not even a list. I'm in love with this. Honestly, this might end up being number 1. I got to stop looking at Tiana's. But yeah, Gigi Hadid. Love that. Yours?
Is Tyla in Balmain. Oh gosh, literally this sand look.
Balmain is probably one of my favorite designers that I do know. But something I noticed too when I was staring at, like, the material of the fabric looks like sand.
Yes, exactly.
And
they have like, it's not like crinkly like by accident. It's like very intentional where the creases are. Like if you've ever been to like a desert dunes type area, this is. It literally looks like she just rose out of the sand like this.
Yeah.
It's so stunning. And the hair, the makeup, the hourglasses, like her like handbag. My God, this look is so beautiful. I love it. I love, 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 love this look so much. But one look beat it out. And for you, you have one look that beat out.
I do. It was... So it's actually from a designer that I follow because I found their stuff. They've designed looks for all types of celebrities, one of which was one of Beyonce's Renaissance looks.
Okay.
And the designer is Iris Van Herpen.
Okay.
She does all types of these, like, almost like crazy flower looks, like wild silhouettes, dramatic pieces and everything. And so my number 1 is, I don't know their name officially, but on Instagram it's at Hot Mona, HAUTEMONA, Hot Mona. It was this. It was just so beautiful. It was like
I did not see this look.
It's like a hummingbird and a flower at the same time. It is so gorgeous.
I did not see this look. Oh my God.
And the train and like the colors, everything. Like it's a flower, but like also the bird, and it's just like all these things in one. I can't pin it because it's multiple things at once. So creative, so dramatic. The colors are everything. The hair, the makeup, the jewelry, everything was perfect. And you know the craziest part? I'll have to show you the video later, but these wings move. They close. Like literally the pieces on the arm go like this.
Okay, I literally did not
like
see this look.
hummingbird.
I don't know how I didn't miss it. Maybe she's...
I only know because the design, like there's this account called Met Gala official _, and I really don't think they are the official Met Gala, but they post different looks, and they posted this. I was like, that looks so much like a designer. I felt like, and then I went and looked up like this page for Iris Van Herpen, and literally right there, like she was on the carpet, everything. Like it was a look I had to find way later in the night. But it was so gorgeous. She got no attention, but this is everything.
I have not seen this look, but I want to clarify, you guys. This would be my number 1 look by far. Because I follow a lot of these pages that do AI fashion. And it's just like these like ethereal, magical things that aren't possible or haven't yet been made into like everyday fashion. This looks like the type of stuff they make. So like knowing that this exists. And then there's motion pieces that didn't even need to be there. It did not need to
robotics move. On a dress.
This is my number 1 look, you guys. Like, I'm going to introduce what my number 1 look was before, but I'm going to let you know, I think this is the best look that was in the Met Gala. And the fact that this isn't getting talked about, I didn't even know about it till now. I'm upset and I'm obsessed with this.
That
This
follow the
look.
designer because they do so much, and like on their Instagram capture,
Wow.
you can see the look they did for Beyonce. That's so Alien Superstar.
Wow.
But to bring it back to the Met Gala, because I don't want to go too far, this is everything. Hot Mona did everything.
You won. You won the best look by far. Like, that is incredible.
We will have to see if you can put videos in here showing those pieces move, but I will show you in 2 seconds. Once we get
that's amazing. I guess we'll get into my look 1.5 since that's going to be my number 1 now.
Let me... Let's see. Iris. And again, this is just like I click around.
I don't know if you're going to get anything to load here.
It loaded. Okay. Do you see the pieces moving?
Oh my gosh. And it has lights in it too. How is this not getting talked about? I don't understand.
I don't know, but this is absolutely everything. This is like this train. Are you kidding me? It's like
even without the train, it's like beautiful.
Flower petals flowing behind.
But it gives like dragonfly wings.
Dragonfly,
yeah,
probably, yeah. And that's probably what the inspiration was. But like, absolutely gorgeous.
My God, that is wow. So now let's get into my number 1.5 because number 1's been taken now. And you're probably going to have feelings about this, but my number 1 look is Lana Del Rey in Alexander McQueen.
Okay.
She is the queen of the ethereal garden. All the rest of my top 10 were attending.
Yes.
Except for Gigi Hadid. She didn't come to the event, but she looked beautiful.
It is giving like forest goddess, but again, it's just the dress. It looked
and then like the way she outreached the rose. Have you seen some of those photos? Like the rose and so beautiful because it's not netted fabric; it's sheer fabric. Which I don't know if that makes a difference to you, but if you see the photos,
I know
it's almost
sheer
like
is different. Like it is pretty, but it just looks like she got caught in a butterfly. And I think it's like the headpiece. Like I can appreciate the sheer, but like the headpiece looks like when you were in elementary school and people had like those sticks and you would like grow a butterfly as a class in it.
I get
or like
what
those
you're
butterfly
saying.
At home, like
nets. You're seeing nets, even though it's like sheer.
It looks like somebody just caught her.
One of the main reasons I'm so impressed by it is because they made something beautiful out of the elements that people don't consider to be beautiful in nature. They think the flowers, the greens, they took like almost like the roots and the dirt. And I'm just like...
I can appreciate that. It looks like spider legs to me up here, especially at the arm. It just looks like they're like, okay, we're going to do a new
dress. It gives me brambles.
And then we're just going to like... yeah, exactly. Like we're just gonna like take and knit and glue some sticks and brambles and to you. I think it could have been done better. That's why it wasn't a big look for me. But I do like that it went for the theme so hard, and I do think her hair is absolutely gorgeous. The makeup, the rose. Something else too is Camila Cabello showed up in it like a tattered dress that was meant to be like like it was old and falling apart, like the theme of the exhibition, and then her purse was ice, and it had a rose in it, and then it melted throughout the night to show that like fashion was like on a time, like or what is it? I'm trying to think of the word.
Time is fleeting. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess like something of that sort. But anyway, like
it was that I love the like rose and ice, and I feel bad for that hand because ooh,
I know that thing was cold.
But this Lana Del Rey look, I was just like, the queen to the garden has arrived. You know, it's just so beautiful and ethereal, and it's made out of the elements that people don't typically consider to be beautiful in the garden. It's like the things people want removed, or like the like kind of gross, icky stuff. But like it was made beautiful, and I just love it so much.
I could appreciate that if it was done better. I still just want to like take butterflies and throw it inside of her net and just let them land on her.
Honestly, butterflies in the sheer thing would be cute too, though. I'm not gonna
combine Olivia Rodrigo's look from like 2 years ago with this.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. Your number 1 look. My God.
Oh my God, it's so good.
My God, the dragonfly. I'm gonna just consider it the dragonfly dress from this point on. Like dragonfly wing dress. Oh, it's so beautiful. That is so wow. Yeah.
Like literally, like not even gloves, but just sleeves with like these moving little wings that open and close up the arm. Then just like the bodice piece with like the flowing. It looks like flower petals as a train behind, and then like it hugs perfectly and then turns into the perfect skirt. I love it.
It's so beautiful. It's just Yeah, that look is that's gonna be haunting my dreams. As I said, I love the like AI dresses and stuff like that or the AI fashion, and that looks like it brought to life. Definitely a designer I'm gonna start following now because wow, beautiful. I just realized how dark it is in the room now.
It did get a little bit darker, yeah.
Leaving for dinner.
Yeah, but we have our lighting, our studio lighting.
Yeah. But wow, so I guess that's our overall top 10 for the Met Gala.
Yeah. Our hates, honorable mentions, and top 10. Our first shared obsession.
Yeah,
so it'll be a fun episode.
In a different setting, which we're going to have a lot of setting switch-ups in the next couple of months, probably.
Yeah.
With, like, you moving. I mean, we're going to pre-record a lot. Like, we're going to have to, like, really get the... I don't know what that was, but start getting, like, a good amount.
It was what you wanted
But we're going to start, like... We're probably going to have another one here. Then we're going to have, like, some back in the normal, like, at my place. But then once you get to your new place,
yeah, we got a lot to figure out.
Yeah.
All that to say, we still have an entire episode that we're filming here today.
Before the Northern Lights get out.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I hope all of you guys got to see the Northern Lights that are supposed to be happening.
We're
from
afraid.
a solar storm or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen... I'm really excited. Okay,
I don't know what's going on. I'm scared.
You said that was such a serious... I'm so afraid. I don't know what's going on. But I'm excited, but also last time I saw the Northern Lights was my honeymoon, so it's kind of exciting, but also kind of sad because
humble brag, whatever.
Not a humble brag. It's more like
we get
Danny's
it.
Not
Someone
here.
loves you.
No, it's more like I'm gonna see it again, but my husband is in a whole nother country.
Yeah,
in the southern hemisphere, so he won't see it at all. But yeah, anyways, hopefully we get to see it. Hopefully you guys got to see it by the time this episode comes out. If not, it's okay. It's cloudy here, so we're afraid we're not going to be able to see it.
Yeah, we'll see. It will. Maybe we won't see. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was all I had. A fun little Met Gala. We wouldn't be gay if we didn't cover Met Gala.
Exactly. So I'm sure there's tons of reviews out there where everybody's talking about like the archival, the original runways of certain pieces, and like why they pull this one out and what year. We're not that. We just talked about pretty dresses, and we hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
Go to our Instagram. Tell us your favorite looks. Tell us who the best were. Let me know what you think about my beautiful attempt at being Sarah Jessica Parker's
carriage driver.
Carriage
boogeyman. Carriage driver.
I mean, maybe it would be her boogeyman.
Maybe. Like our carriage driver.
Yeah, there's a name for it, but yeah. All right. Well, that's all I have for now then.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.